This report is brought to you by the TPN network. Please subscribe on our channels on YouTube and Facebook. You can also share this channel to your friends to help us grow. Recent protests in Kenya have been fueled by widespread discontent over a controversial tax bill that was passed in Parliament. The bill, which was perceived by many as burdensome and unfair, particularly targeted the economic interests and future prospects of the country's youth. This demographic, feeling marginalized and ignored by the political establishment, took to the streets in large numbers to voice their opposition and demand immediate action. President William Ruto's initial decision to withdraw the bill did little to quell the unrest. The youth and their supporters continued to protest, calling for broader reforms and systemic changes within the government. Their demands expanded beyond the withdrawal of the tax bill to include calls for accountability, transparency, and an end to perceived corruption within the administration. The protests have unfortunately escalated into violence on multiple occasions. Reports indicate that clashes between demonstrators and security forces have resulted in tragic casualties, including more than 30 deaths. Both tear gas and live ammunition have been used by police to disperse crowds, leading to accusations of excessive force and human rights abuses. In response, protesters have targeted symbols of authority and privilege, including the families and businesses of politicians and police officers. The burning of President Ruto's plane symbolizes the depth of public anger and frustration. This act of defiance highlights the extreme measures some protesters are willing to take to express their dissatisfaction with the current political climate and perceived injustices. Despite efforts to negotiate and mitigate the unrest, the protests show no signs of abating. Instead, they have gained momentum and widespread support from various sectors of society disillusioned with the status quo. The ongoing demonstrations underscore the urgent need for dialogue, reconciliation, and meaningful reform to address the underlying grievances and restore peace and stability in Kenya. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook channels. You can also visit us at tpnradio.com. Thanks for watching.